Interestingly, Battlefield 5 has been delayed by EA. It was supposed to come out on October the 19th, which is just days before Red Dead. But EA has wisely delayed the game to avoid being trampled and destroyed by Red Dead and looking bad in comparison. The reason that it's failing is because EA went all SJW and put a woman as the main character, not because she belongs in the story, but because they are left-wing and they let their self-indulgent political beliefs, which they conflate with their very own existence, bleed into the game. EA, massive fail. And then the developers did what the producers of the Ghostbusters reboot did, which is start blaming the fans and try to stoke up a little bit of a flame war online, saying that anyone who dislikes the game is a sexist and want to sell the game that way. It's amazing. Just this happening shows that anyone can get a job getting paid bank doing fucking anything. Because if these idiots are saying and believing shit like that at the top of the tree, you can fucking make it too, dude. Really, you can. They're just destroying their video game sales for their own stupid beliefs, which are so misguided. And they doubled down on it. I looked at interviews on Reddit and shit from the developers of this game, Battlefield 5. And they were saying shit like just insane stuff. If you don't like this idea, don't buy it. I mean, fuck, man. Why would you say that to your fucking loyal fans? And then they were saying shit like, if you disagree with a woman being the lead of this game, you obviously don't know a thing about history. That is straight up saying something wrong and saying it's right because it is. It's weird. It's as if with the information age where we can all see the truth, instead of actually opening people's eyes to this truth, it's made people go into extreme denial. I'm hoping it's a generational thing and the next generation will just embrace truth. Perhaps it's the old generation who are used to truth being controlled by the media and so on, but the negative possible outcome of this is that with the tools to have truth, people cannot handle the truth. They can't handle the truth, as Jack Nicholson said. And so therefore, they will just outright say the truth is not the truth because it is. And that's becoming a trend, and people will just do that endlessly. You can't stop people coming out with weasel words just for the sake of it. So the evidence to back up what I'm saying is, as I said, the developer said, if you don't like there being a woman as the face of this game, you don't know a thing about history. When history tells us there were no women on the front fucking line. So you've just said, I don't know a thing about history, and that women were in the war. However, they weren't on the front line. But this woman is not only on the front line of your video game, she's on the front of the fucking box, mate. What are you talking about, you weirdos? This weird liberal ideology, this pathogen that they're inhaling over at EA and in California in general, is having a massive effect on profits. Any company that goes SJW, fucking bet against them on the stock market, you're going to make a packet. And EA is the latest victim of that. So let's hope that Battlefield 5 fails so we don't see any more political bullshit in our video games, because when something looks like shit and reeks of shit, it probably is shit. And this marketing strategy and this theme in the game, it stinks, and people don't like being led down the garden path and taken for a fool. Don't insult people's intelligence. People are smarter than you think, really. And so EA, this is stupid. Make a game for your gamers and core audience, which is male. For fuck's sake, men look up to men. Men don't fucking all play with Barbies, although the liberals want to give Barbies to their kids because they think gender's a social construct and they want them to grow up to be whatever they want to be. Nope. Men like rough and tumble. They like war. They like guns. That's a fucking fact. So why don't you just appeal to your target audience instead of insulting them because of your own self-indulgent fucking moral grandstanding, you tossers? Rant over. No more politics for today.